Welcome to all my dears. We had completed the main LFT regarding serum bilirubin, proteins, SGOT, SGPT, then alkaline phosphatase and GGT. Now we are going to discuss about some rare parameters of LFT used especially in chronic liver diseases or even in acute liver failure conditions. Such one of the parameter is known as serum ammonia level. Due to defect in the urea synthesis, especially after chronic alcoholism or in conditions like cirrhosis or hepatocellular carcinoma, hepatic encephalopathy, fulminant hepatic failure. In such condition, due to heavy ammonia concentration in the blood that deteriorate the brain functions. As you know, the normal serum ammonia level is supposed to be range from 10 to 20 milligram per deciliter. Anyway, it can be up to 50. But due to the hepatic insufficiency or hepatic failure, you can see there is increased level of serum ammonia that is more than 100 or 150 or 200, something like that. In such condition, that will directly break the blood-brain barrier and thereby damage the brain function. In such condition, that is what we call the hepatic encephalopathy. In such condition, our patient may complaints of loss of memory or increased need of sleep or reversal of sleep rhythm, unreasonable fear or anxiety, disorientation of place, names or situations. Mostly the status may be, as we mentioned, chronic liver disease or a condition of hepatic encephalopathy or a case of fulminant hepatic failure, or it may be also due to acute liver failure. In such condition, the evaluation of serum ammonia level plays great important role in the clinical professional life, because while we treat our patient, especially with cirrhosis or a chronic liver disease, in such condition, regular screening of serum ammonia level, that will give a clue regarding the fate or the prognosis of the case. That is why the serum ammonia level evaluation plays great important role in the management of chronic liver disease, especially cirrhosis and fulminant hepatic failure or acute liver failure. Okay, next we are going to discuss about little bit more sensitive and specific enzyme of hepatic injury, because the SGOT level or SGPT level can be altered due to extra hepatic reasons also. But here, like that GGT, the parameter known as 5-nucleotidase. These are the specific enzymes which are present mostly in the hepatocytes. So, any infection or any obstruction or anything which cause death of the hepatocytes or any inflammatory changes in the hepatocytes or anything which obstruct the vascular components of hepatobiliary system or any infection or any obstruction in the biliary tree, these enzymes will elevate in our blood. On examination, in a normal healthy human, the 5-nucleotidase values are ranging from 3 to 17 unit per liter. So that evaluation of these 5-nucleotidase also plays great important space in evaluation of hepatic injury. The elevation of 5-nucleotidase can also be studied for looking the drug toxicity or drug allergies or biliary atresia. In such conditions also leads to increase of 5-nucleotidase. There are so many hepatological parameters that can be used to evaluate the functional capacity of liver other than SGOT or SGPT or alkaline phosphatase or GGT or then 5-nucleotidase or serum bilirubin or serum protein. I think that can be studied according with the status of the liver disease. I think that is good. Okay, that can be studied in later classes. Thank you.